One of my greatest accomplishments in my entire life happened when I was in grade 9. This was the year 2009 also, and I was going to school in Dallas, Texas. I had a friend named Adam in my classroom, and at the time, we were really good friends. I actually got in contact with him a few months ago, but that's not the point. Me and Adam were very good friends, and we always seemed to be getting into trouble together. And this case was no exception. So this happened in computer class. In 2009, our computers were all set up to Windows XP. Now, that was the standard operating system back then. It's pretty much what every school used at the time, this Windows XP system. And for some reason, whenever we go to computer class, a lot of people look forward to computer class because it's like, okay, you're going to browse the internet a little bit, you're going to play some games, you might go on YouTube a little bit, who knows? But for us in this school, computer class consisted of one thing. You go in there and you spend an hour on this website called studyisland.com, which was the worst website ever invented. I hated it with a passion. I hated it so much. All it was just a bunch of mock tests over and over again, and you're just answering test questions the entire time you're on there. And every student in our school hated Study Island with a passion. Everybody hated it. The teachers liked it because it meant we would all have to be quiet and solving these tests, but all the students hated it. Also, there was this really annoying feature about it that I still to this day despise. If you were answering any questions too fast, it automatically made you slow down because it said you're guessing the answers, which is just beyond blood boiling. But anyway, every computer class consisted of doing this. Now, me and Adam sat next to each other during this class, and our teacher, I'm not going to mention his name, we're just going to call him Mr. O, was seriously one of the dumbest people I've ever met in my entire life. This guy was an absolute moron. Like, he didn't know really what was going on. His English was horrible. And he had no authority in the classroom. Like, no one ever listened to him. Because he just, he was just kind of a stupid guy. But one thing he would make sure to always do, if anybody was not on Study Island, he would always either report us to the principal or, write us up and get us in trouble. That's one thing he would always do. So somehow, I don't remember exactly who came up with the idea, whether it was me or Adam, we decided to block Study Island on our computers. Now, the way we did it is we had to go into the Windows XP DNS settings somehow, and we entered the Study Island URL into that. So whenever you go on it, it's automatically blocked. So the operating system is what actually blocked the website, which meant the computers we were sitting at, whenever we weren't in class and there was another class and some other students sitting in it, they also had their Study Island websites blocked when they were using it. So we did this, and our teacher, who was supposedly very well educated when it comes to computers, did not know what we had done. And we spent the next maybe 2 to 3 months of that class. Whenever we're in computer class, we were just playing games on Miniclip or on RuneScape or on y8.com. We were just running Flash games the entire time. And all our friends were on Study Island except for us. And we got away with this until some of the other students who sat at our computer, I guess, realized what we had done and they told a teacher about it. And it did end up coming back to us. And when our teacher found out, obviously he was very, very upset with us because he's like, you guys took advantage of me for this long. We're like, well, we didn't take advantage of you. We just didn't want to do these stupid tests on Study Island. Nobody else does either. But of course, the guy had to call our parents. So he did. Luckily, our parents didn't really care or didn't really understand what was going on. So it was a slap on the wrist. Luckily, we got away with it. And to this day, when I look back at that memory, I am so proud because God, I hated Study Island. I hated it with a passion. And it was a memory we talked about, I guess for a few more months to come and into the next school year as well. And it was just a huge victory we got over that stupid teacher and over the school system. It feels great, man. It feels great. That's all for today. I'll see you next time.